Hey everybody, it's Jennifer Nascimento here, and I'm here to talk to you about your fluency. So recently I said achieving fluency takes 3 steps. Number one, believing that you can achieve fluency. Number two, defining mini goals. And then, of course, checking your progress and celebrating. And then finally, choosing your resources, committing to practicing, and practicing every day. And I want to talk a little bit more about those 3 steps, beginning, of course, with believing that you can. This comes down to your mindset. And in psychology, there are 2 mindsets: a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. Now, a mindset is what and how you believe, and how you believe affects your experience in life, your reality. Quickly, a fixed mindset is one where you believe things are fixed, they are permanent, they cannot change. And in the example of your English fluency, it's your ability to speak and use English. If you have a fixed mindset, you believe that you either can or can't speak English or learn a language. You think, it's just hard for me. It's not easy for me to learn a language. I just can't do it. You think that it is fixed, it's permanent. However, a growth mindset is a mindset where you believe things can change. With hard work, with effort, with dedication, you can change things like your intelligence or your ability to learn a language. You look at life as a series of skills, things that can always be changing and always be adapting with your effort. Growth and fixed mindset is talked about and researched by someone named Carol Dweck. We won't get into her too much, but I wanted to give credit for her work. To achieve English fluency, I want to stress and tell you that it's important that you adopt, that you have, that you cultivate or create a growth mindset, a mindset where you know your ability, your skills are changeable with your effort. There's a lot of research behind it and a lot of benefits for having a growth mindset. For example, you're more willing to put the extra time and effort. You are more likely to achieve goals. However, with a fixed mindset, it's often connected to a lack of effort because people think they just can't do it. So with a growth mindset, you can often achieve more. You're more likely to be successful, more likely to flourish. I could go on, but I want to continue with the steps. I do want to tell you 8 ways, though, that you can change or have a growth mindset. So number 1, to adopt or cultivate a growth mindset, a belief that you can and skills are learnable, is to create a new belief in yourself that you can change. Number 2, view your mistakes, your English mistakes, your failures as opportunities to learn and grow. Number 3, cultivate more self-awareness. Reflect, think about your strengths, your weaknesses, and you can even ask others about it as well. 4, be curious and open your mind like a child. Ask questions and be curious to learn and to grow. Number 5 is be open and know that challenges are likely to occur. Challenges will happen. So be open and be prepared for them. Number 6 is to do what you love and love what you do. So in this situation of learning English, create an experience where you love learning English. Choose materials you love. teachers you love, activities you love, so you enjoy doing it. Number 7 is you have to be tenacious. Continue working hard. Put effort day after day after day. And when things get hard, continue and don't give up. And finally, number 8, be inspired. Inspire others to learn with you and bring them along on your journey, and be inspired by others. And I hope this video is inspiring you. So now that you know the first step to achieving fluency is to adopt that growth mindset, the belief and the idea that you can do it. The second step I mentioned was to define mini goals so you can check progress on them, check your progress, and celebrate the growth and the improvement. This part is really important because when you start to learn any language, and in your case, English, and maybe many of you are not starting, but you're continuing, it's unrealistic to say, I want to be fluent. I want to speak like a native. This goal is huge. It is so big that it's hard to check your progress along the way, which means it's easier to give up when you feel like you have not achieved it. When you say, I want to speak like a native or I want to be fluent, you're comparing yourself to somebody who's been speaking English, for example, every single day for many years. And when you compare it to you and yourself, if you are not speaking English every day for many years, it's an unfair or uneven comparison and a goal that is not really realistic. But you didn't start speaking your language fluently like that. You started with just words. Then you put sentences together. And when you were a child learning your language, you made so many mistakes. But you weren't scared to make mistakes. You made mistakes, you were corrected, and then you improved. And that's what I want you to think about when you're learning English. Remember, think like a child. Be curious and be open. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. So think and come back to that mini goal. Set up a goal that's more realistic to where you are now in your fluency level and to where you are in your ability and time to practice. If you can't practice every day, all day, and surround yourself with English, then right now, native fluency is in your future, but not this near future yet. Not that it's not possible. It's not realistic for right now yet. So set up a more realistic goal, like I want to be able to speak for 1 minute, or I want to write 1 paragraph in 5 minutes. Set up something that is smaller and you can track your progress, check your success, and woohoo, celebrate when you get it, because that is important to help motivate you to keep going. Make sure you always check and celebrate your improvement. The third step in fluency is to choose resources and practice every day, and this is where I hope I can come in for you. I'm so happy to share some of my resources with you and show you how you can practice every single day and how you can get started. So you've come to the end of this video and you've learned about adopting a growth mindset, which is awesome in your first step. Now check your email and you should have a personalized Google document. And inside this Google document is the instructions for beginning the fluency journey with me. I want you to check your current level, so there's a grammar assessment there for you. And this is a really great tool to see where you're at. I want to see your results, so please make sure you take a screenshot of the completed assessment, or on your internet browser, you can click File and Save as a PDF. Send me the sentences that you got incorrect. I want to see your mistakes so I can help explain why you made the mistake, to show and tell you how you can improve. After that, it's speaking. It's time to speak. I've created a community of everybody who wants to speak English and improve their fluency. It's safe, it's comfortable, and everybody is here with the same goal, to speak. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, because we're all going to make them, and we're all here to help each other improve. You are going to complete your speaking task. And remember, you can do a video speaking task, or you can click more options and mic only to only submit audio. If you're not comfortable on camera, that's okay. When you submit your speaking assessment, I am going to listen and provide feedback. I'm going to tell you how you can improve your fluency, how you can improve your speaking, what your mistakes are, and how to fix them, and how to say things in a more accurate way. This is really key for you to be able to learn from your mistakes. In your speaking, you're going to introduce yourself, talk about some hobbies, and share what you do for work or what you study, if that's what's happening in your life right now. Speaking for 1 minute is what we're going to start with this goal. So when you're done, you're going to submit your response, and I'm going to listen and give you the corrections and feedback. This is also a really great way to connect with others. So don't be shy and get ready. Remember, I've learned languages. I've made mistakes. I make mistakes right now. And I'm still here. And I speak Portuguese because I wasn't afraid to speak and make mistakes. I lost my Spanish because I was afraid all of those years ago. If you have any questions, please send me an email. And I'm excited for you to start 2021 with a bang. Thanks so much for being here and learning with me, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.